guys. Welcome to another episode of Bear It All with Jay and
Che. Yeah, I did a little extra there.
always. She's in rare form, guys, today. Rare freaking
She says
form.
that almost every episode now.
Yeah, but no, it's legit been rare form a couple weeks now.
Anyways, so we have a guest today on our show, and our guest, introduce yourself.
My name is Dante. Everybody call me Don.
Okay. Do you have an Instagram or any social media you want to put out there?
My IG is Don_Pablo1400, and that's it. Man.
Okay.
Facebook is like, you know what I mean, a little bit more personal for family.
Okay. Can you tell us like a little bit about yourself in like 30 seconds? Like who you are, your age, you know.
What's your specialty, what's your passion, hobbies?
What you do for a living in 30 seconds.
All
Or
right.
1 minute.
I work for a moving company. We're partnered with the Eagles. We travel with the Eagles when they have
Oh.
away games. When they have away games, we travel with them. When they have home games, we bring the opposing team to the stadium.
Okay.
We do commercial, residential moving. 39 from Camden, New Jersey.
CMD in the house. Oh, sorry. I do a lot of my, nonprofit
know.
work is
I
in
know.
Camden, Mentor them kids.
Yeah, I'm a father of 3. Spontaneous, sports fanatic.
Crazy.
So what's a passion or hobby? Aside from work, aside from kids, like what's a passion or hobby that you enjoy doing
A passion.
on your own time?
Low key, I do a lot of writing.
Okay.
So
Like poetry or just thoughts?
just thoughts. You know
Okay.
what I mean? And like I express some of them on like my Facebook and my IG, and I end up getting a lot of inboxes like damn, like that really made my day, or you know what I'm saying, like I like what you posted and stuff like that.
Is
So
it like
love
positive
that.
type of quotes,
I try
positive
to
affirmations?
put positive messages out there?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Cool.
every once in a while, it might be like a little ratchet, something funny.
Right.
But for the most part, you know
Gotta
what
love
I
that
mean,
ratchet.
for the most part, it's
I
positive.
like that,
Okay.
putting positivity out because I'm so big on that. I always like to put positivity out. That's why, when our podcast, like I usually do the positive affirmations, but I might hand it over to you today.
Oh, yes. See, at the end of every show, Jamie does an amazing affirmation for all of our listeners and viewers. So 100%. We can do that if you feel comfortable doing that. So we're going to start off with our battle game.
And I have no idea what this battle game is.
All right, guys. So it's okay. Don't even read that first part. That's not the title of it. So our wonderful guest is going to ask us questions, one each, to total 3 questions, and we get a point if either one of us get it wrong. So he's going to ask her a question about me. She's going to guess what she thinks I would do, or if I would do it or say it or whatever. And then I'll say whether or not it's true or not. And then she'll get a point if she gets right, and vice versa. So there's 3 questions for each of us. And our wonderful guest is going to be the host. So first question is to Jamie.
You know all the questions.
And I do all the games.
Okay.
Would Shay eat ass?
Are you
starting off
serious?
spicy.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay.
What do you think?
This is a 2-part answer. My
It's not.
ass, yes. But
Wow.
a man's ass, if she was married, she would. Maybe if she had that person that she felt 1,000% comfortable with, she was in a relationship, eventually she'll get to that point, but not right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to answer her. And on the 2-part, she's absolutely right.
Okay.
Not that I've ate any ass. I've never ate ass. And if you guys followed any other shows, I have 100% said I haven't eaten any ass, but it doesn't mean I'm never going to. So she's right on both ends, A and B. So she gets a point.
Ding.
All right, next question
Okay. So is this like
to me. So you're going to ask me a question about her.
is this like a little tongue in the ass or just like all face, nose, and the ass?
Oh, okay. You're getting more detail. It's not just me kissing the booty hole. Remember we was doing the we're not kissing.
We're not kissing the booty hole. We're
we all in, 100%.
Okay.
All in.
whenever she does, because I know I'm all in.
She's definitely all in. We already know that. That's why that wasn't a question for her.
Okay. Next question. Would Jay suck toes?
Would she suck toes?
More like, would I have my toes sucked?
So I am going to speak specifically, not a female toe, but a male toe. And she goes ham sam for who she wants to be with. So I'm saying if it's someone she truly wants to be with, I think she would suck a toe or two. So am I right or wrong?
You are so right. I'm not out here just sucking toes, you know.
Hey.
But if I'm with somebody, I'm gonna suck their.
That's
they
what I'm
want
saying.
their
If
toes
she with
sucked,
somebody,
I'ma
she
do
all
it.
in. Yes. If
Whatever
she
you
with somebody,
want,
she all in.
baby. Where you at?
Oh, we both got a point. Tied. Okay.
Okay.
She thinks she's winning this.
Next question. Would Shay skydive?
She is very adventurous, so she would definitely skydive.
Okay, so the answer is yes. I would definitely try. I have never done it. I have been skeptical about it, but I do believe I would try it for sure.
And I will be there watching you.
All right, point.
No desire.
She gets another point.
Okay. Next question. Would Jay jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean?
Okay, so would she jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean?
Am I saving somebody? Like,
No, you're just jumping off the boat. Just like we're on a party boat in, Jamaica or
so
somewhere.
yeah, that okay.
She had a few drinks. She wilding out. We know how she gets when she, gets a couple drinks.
No.
So she almost ate a turkey sandwich the other day, and she vegetarian. She would have ate anything I gave to her at that point. So I'm going to say yes, she would definitely dive in the middle of the ocean off a boat. If I'm there to save her if something happens.
Okay. So I am more like I'm cautious. I like to make sure I'm checking everything first. So I need to know what kind of water. I'm not jumping into this nasty water out here. If, like she said, it's Jamaica, somewhere like that, I definitely will. I've done it before. So yes.
Okay.
Got a point.
Yay, we're tied.
Okay. Y'all neck and neck right now. Next question.
Oh my God. She definitely
Go
made these
ahead,
questions
say it.
though.
Say it.
I don't even know what this is.
Man. Wow. Would Shay let a limp dick hit twice?
You got to read it again because she started laughing. Read it again.
Hold up.
We spicy already, everybody.
I can't with you.
All right, read it again. She ain't hear it.
I heard it, but go ahead, read it again because I need to laugh again.
Would Shay let a limp dick hit twice?
Okay. It depends on if she likes that person, if she knows what they are working with, like their potential. If she's already done it and she already knows their potential. If it's like a first time, most likely probably not.
Done.
If she's already experienced something with them, like already had, sex with them before and she likes it and they were limp after, she gonna let them know she don't like this shit, figure something out, do what you gotta do, but why are you here wasting my time? But she probably will give a second chance to that person.
Okay, so she's always splitting this into a
Yes,
two-part
because
situation.
yes.
And it's okay. That's just how she likes to analyze and blah, 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 blah. So I would, if it's limp the first time, depending on the size, I would probably let him hit again. Like, all right, you got a great size. Let's try to work this out. Go to the gas station, get one of them pills, pop it in,
Gas
and
station.
see if we can get this rolling. So I probably would let if we tried the first time and he didn't get it in, all right, go figure it out, come back. I'll give you one more chance if you have a good size. If you don't, it's a no immediately. If I've tried it before and it was great and then you're having issues, yes, I would give you a second chance. And I have.
That
So
is 1000%
from experience,
true.
yes. So yes, it's true.
All right.
3 points.
So if he's a big guy, he gotta go get the honey from the gas station.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes. If he
Look.
working with something, yeah, we gonna try it out again.
Little guy, number block.
Yeah, out.
Okay.
Yes,
Got you.
little. We gotta go.
But if he's fine, look, see,
That's
Fake.
hard.
she love her a fine man.
If he's fine and he got a small,
she gonna give him a second chance no matter what.
it's hard because when you're fine, I just want to look at your face and be like, oh.
It's not hard
fine.
if it's lint.
Yeah, but she gonna let him try to get it. She gonna let him try to get it up
Okay.
if he's fine. Only if he's fine.
He got to be really fine though. Got to be
Yep.
like super
See,
fine.
I know you.
Okay,
She need that fine man.
so yeah.
What's fine to you? Like, give me a celebrity that's fine to you.
A celebrity that's fine. There's a lot of fine celebrities.
Just
Who
pick
is-
an Eagles player.
Okay,
Since
so
he's,
Vince Carter is fine to me. Method Man, fine. Like these are the dudes, fine, fine, fine. Michael B. Jordan, fine.
I saw Creed last night. Jesus Lord.
Jalen Hurts, fine. Darius Slay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are all fine guys. So yes.
All right. Speaking of Creed, I wanted to see Creed. I didn't get a chance to see it. I wanted to see it with somebody, but I couldn't see it with them.
Oh,
But
I wonder what that somebody was. Interesting.
how it was Creed 3?
It was great.
Oh, so
Great
you went and
movie.
saw Creed 3, but
Last night.
on your own time with
I saw it with my niece.
with your niece.
Me and Essie. Because remember we were supposed to go, but then I knew you had to help your
I know,
daughter
I
and
was
stuff,
busy.
so-
Yeah.
We were supposed to take our kids together, but I just took my niece. So yeah.
Okay.
So you
All
haven't
right.
seen it yet?
Nah, I might see it actually after this.
Oh, okay. Would you see it twice?
Yeah, we'll see it twice. It's
oh,
good.
okay. Great. Nice to know. All right, last question.
All right, last question. Would Jay let a broke dude smash?
Would Jay let a broke dude smash?
Ain't nothing better. Ain't no sex better than a broke dude sex. Like no.
She just answered it for me.
No, I'm only.
She
I don't,
definitely letting broke dick smash. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: if a broke dude ain't got nothing else, he got a good ass dick, and that's usually 100. I'm sorry.
But that's what they say.
yes,
That's what they say.
I mean, it's usually temporary because you're broke at the end of the
Right.
day.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
she definitely letting a broke dick smash. Yeah. So I'm gonna say yes.
But there has to be some kind of like connection or standards I'm not like about them.
Well, you're not gonna get
Yeah,
into a relationship with
right.
this dude, but you're
you
gonna
go.
see what you're working with, and then be like, all right, we might do this a few times, and then you got to go. So the answer is yes. She confirmed. Yes. So we tied. We tied today. It's okay.
Aw.
We can tie sometimes.
Did she make you
It's
uncomfortable with
fine.
her questions?
Nah, it was actually funny.
They were
I mean,
funny,
it was
yeah.
cool. I'm saying,
She doesn't care.
yeah.
All right, so everybody, we tied today. I'm sorry nobody won. It's
Aw.
okay though. We're still gonna keep going with the show. So our topic
funny.
today. You want to introduce our topic for the day?
Yeah, I think it's something that we often talk about. We see a lot of like media talking about it. It's like the pressures that society places on men, or just in general that pressure men have, whether it's home, whether it's kids, whether it's work, whether especially with black men. So, I just think that it's something that we have to talk about because a lot of times in relationships, I think women don't understand men enough and the weight that they have on their shoulders. And then so if you don't understand them, it's like it's a lot of stuff. So I mean, this is something that I think that you should be able to speak on, especially in like urban areas. There's a lot of pressure. Like you got to fight for your position to get a job. Especially if you want a really good paying job, and if you're not doing your own business or anything like that, then you got to make sure you're a stand-up father. So you're going to say something.
No, I was just going to say, what are the top 3 pressures that you feel that you receive from society as a whole, or from your family or friends or job? What are the top 3 things that you feel the most pressure in your day-to-day life?
Top 3. I mean, just for one, just being a father. I mean, I think, being a great role model and not letting your child see you mess up, or like you might be with your child and you might bump into somebody at a gas station or a supermarket or anywhere, they might get you out of character, but be able to talk to somebody opposed to the old me that would have just, like, soon as you come out your mouth and I'm right on you, like, so, just being more patient and,
So being more patient as a father, you feel pressured that you need to be more patient now that you're a father. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I've been incarcerated a time or two, so like I don't never want to put myself in a position where like ever since I had my kids, I've never been locked up or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that now that I have kids, like that will never happen, because I never want my kids to come visit me in a jail or nothing like that. So,
but if you didn't have kids, now that you're older, you would kind of feel the same way, right? You don't want to end up back in there again.
Yeah, I definitely grew and matured over the years. But people will try you nowadays. Like, what I'm saying? Like, misery loves company.
They
So
tried me
you
driving here
could
today.
find some real miserable people out there that will try you, try to bring you down to their level. You know what I'm saying? And like, so misery loves company. So it's like you really gotta.
So really, like, being like a stand-up person and not like folding, not letting people see you like fail or fold.
Yeah,
Because
I guess just being mature enough to walk away from situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even worth it.
Right. So, okay, being patient is one. What's the second one?
The second one, being the three most pressures.
Yeah, like the pressure that you feel from society, that you feel like you have to do as a man. Like, I need to do this because I'm a man, and society thinks that this is what I need to do.
Or even something that people don't understand about you, about men.
Like, I think people think that guys are, they look at men and they see that, oh, they're strong and, they're nonchalant and they don't care. But, at the end of the day, men have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, every man might not show his feelings, like, they might not wear it on their sleeve. But, at some point in your mind, you're like, when on a long time, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel that, But y'all might be talking, and let's say me and you were in a relationship, and
you picked her. Oh, you didn't pick me.
I'm just
why everybody picking Jamie every time we have a dude on the show thus far? They always pick her, but that's fine.
That is so not
That's fine.
true.
That's why I'll be single for life. But that's fine. Go ahead. Okay, y'all. If y'all was in a relationship, okay, let's go.
If we were in a relationship, and obviously y'all have a close bond. So if we were to bump heads, 9 out of 10, like, she would come to confide in you.
Oh, 100.
And she might feel as though at some times, oh, he don't care if we happen to bump heads or something like that. He don't care, but I might not show it so much, but that doesn't mean that I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so happy you said that, because so many men, I feel like they can't be vulnerable in any situation, whether it be friends, family, work-related situations. I feel like society feels like they can't show emotion. They can't be vulnerable into a situation and show their emotions, like show sadness, show a different type of happiness, show a little bit of anger, upset, show that they're down a little bit. I feel like a lot of times we look at our men in our lives and think that, oh, they always have to be strong. They always have to protect us. They always have to be that person in our life to really guide us all the time. But what you're saying, you're like, yes, men are human. They're going to have emotions, and it's okay to let them show it when they feel it's appropriate for them to show it.
Right.
And, sometimes they want to be guided. Am I correct in saying, like, sometimes you want your partner or someone else in your family to guide instead of you being that person guiding everybody all the time, helping everybody all the time? Sometimes you might want to take the back seat and let either your partner or someone else say, you know what, take the wheel.
Right.
I need a break. Take the wheel. Does that
Absolutely
sound appropriate?
I mean, I feel as though like a lot of people, a lot of men feel as though like they lead and they want to be at the forefront. But I mean, me personally, like I mean, I want my woman to be an equal. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have to be the higher, you know what I'm saying, superior of the relationship because women are strong. I mean, like y'all go through. I couldn't even imagine being a woman like going through like y'all periods, carrying a child for 9 months.
Oh, you
Just
ain't
some
lying.
of the things that y'all go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? So, I know one of my youngest son was a C-section, and when they was like cutting her on the table, and you could feel the table like shaking, and they had the curtain up, and you could see the blood like splatting on the curtain, and I'm
Right.
Mm.
Right. Yes.
like, you know what I'm saying? And she just sitting there like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, she just had a tear coming like out the corner of her eye, and me and the nurse is sitting at the top where her head was at, and just like I couldn't like I couldn't.
Well,
even
because you guys aren't designed that
I
way,
couldn't
and
even
sometimes, to
imagine.
be honest, I really wish you guys could experience it. Like I really
Don't wish that on us.
Oh no, I really wish you could
No,
experience
no,
how this
don't-
monthly
don't-
thing
don't-
is,
don't do that.
especially the whole PMS part.
Oh no, we
But that's a
good.
whole other topic of discussion.
Yeah, right. We good. We
Right.
Well,
good.
they have the simulators where the men can experience like cramps, but they don't have like the emotional,
And they don't understand.
Right.
A lot of them don't understand.
Yes, the
How we just don't
emotional
want to be near anybody.
changes in the hormones that we go through on a month-to-month basis. They'll
Yeah.
never be able to
No.
simulate that with any type of machine or
Right.
anything like that.
Yeah, no.
And definitely not childbirth. So
But I really think, like she was saying, I think it's so important to be able to, for us women, to recognize that men have emotions too. And I think sometimes it's hard for us because society shows us that a man is supposed to be the provider. Just think like back in the day, it used to be the men would go out to work, and they wouldn't really do a whole lot with the kids, and the mothers would stay home and they're nurturing. And so the guys, like, they're not crying, they're not they're not showing any weakness because they're not supposed to. They have to carry everybody on their shoulders. But obviously, fast forward now, like women have to work too. So there's no traditional like household anymore. But I just think that we don't understand like the pressure, and I think conversations like this need to be had, especially like when you're in a relationship and you're learning somebody, you get to know this needs to be out in the forefront. Like
Absolutely.
you have to be open, because if you're not open about it and you're giving this like facade, like I'm always strong, always, I'm going to take care of everything. And then when we see you break, or it's like, wait, who are you? Like what happened? Like what's wrong?
Right.
So like, don't hide who you are initially in the beginning,
Right.
just be who you are. And if that person can't understand it, you feel like you can't be yourself, then there's a billion other women out here.
that is facts. That is facts.
It is.
But I feel like, just us giving men a chance to have time to themselves. Like, like she said, women and men are both working in relationships now. So when you both get home, you both don't want to be bombarded by each other's work life
Right.
and situations. Sometimes you both need, time to themselves. But now we're specifically talking about men right now, so I'm going to stay on that topic. So when your man comes home from wherever, whether it be work, the gym, taking care of his kids, whatever, and he comes home and, say if the kids are there or not, like, do you want time to yourself, like when you get home? Or do you want to immediately connect with your partner when you get home? Like, say, you and I were in a relationship. And you can't. I'm putting it. I wish it into existence. Somebody out there. Anyway, say we're in a relationship, and you come home, and like, say I was off that day, so I'm like cleaning, cooking, whatever, just maintaining. You come home. Do you want me to be like, oh hi, how was your day at work, or do you want time to yourself right away? Like for you, preferably, what would you prefer?
No, me coming home from work, I want that initial love. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see my kids. I'm saying like especially now, like even when I go, if I get off, my hours vary. So sometimes I might go in at 5 in the morning and not get off till 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes I might get off 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but like my hours just vary. So if I happen to get off at a decent time, you know what I mean? Like I'll go pull up on my son, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, tell her my I don't like the word baby mom, like my child's mother, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like charges four-wheeler up, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to go to the park. But when I get there, just daddy, you know what I'm saying? And just running and I mean, it's no better feeling than that, you know what I mean? And you know, my little thing with him is like he'd squeeze me like real tight, and I'd be like, break daddy neck, break my neck, break my neck. And he'd just squeeze me like harder and harder, and you know what I mean? Like, I miss you, daddy, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I'll take him to the store. He likes the purple bag of Doritos, so
Oh, those
Oh,
are
yeah.
good.
he always say,
Those are actually good.
"Daddy, purple chip."
The purple
Purple's
today.
good.
Purple
It's
chip.
royalty.
Purple's my favorite color.
That's why I wore it.
I know. So yeah, so when you get home, you like that,
I want that,
to be
you know what I'm saying?
greeted by
Yeah,
your
I mean,
spouse or your partner or
And
your
then
kids.
even the partner, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Like, does your girl, like, does she do that? Does she like make you feel welcome when you come home?
well, I'm single now, but I would actually I would like that, you know what I'm saying? Come in, you know what I mean? Get the hug, the kiss, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to know how her day was too, though. Like, I don't just want it to be all about me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I want to know, like, you know what I mean? Like, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did the kids do in school? Because you're going to get that initial report if you're with the kids all day and you're picking them up from school. Like, so, the homework done? How
Right,
was
like be
it?
greeted by your woman, and then like, all right,
how
take
was
your
you
time to
done? You know what I'm
decompress.
saying, give her a hug, you know what I'm saying, this and the third. Oh, you cooked? All right, you know what I'm saying, smack on her ass, you know what I'm saying, you know you're gonna get some tonight. You know what I'm saying, like, you know,
He grabbed that ass.
make her feel, you know what I'm saying, make her feel, you know what I'm saying, good too. But I mean, I want to hear about her day as well. You know what I mean, so it's not just all about me, but it's just like our little, you know what I'm saying, like our little,
Dynamic. Or,
yeah, like us talking and just building and figuring out how each other's day was.
So on your alone time, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
On your alone time, what do you like to do on your alone time? You did say you like to write, but is there anything else you like to do on your alone time when you're like away from your partner, away from the kids, away from work?
Like, well, before I had this job that was like partner with the Eagles, like, and actually working on Sundays, when I used to have Sundays off, like, I would get up like extra early on Sunday. Like, I would like cook breakfast and, you know, like let everybody eat. You know what I'm saying, wash the dishes, vacuum, clean the house, you know what I mean? Like, do everything. So when 12 o'clock comes and like the pregame comes on, that's just like my little, like, let me just get my football time.
Yeah.
So like that was kind of like my thing. I mean,
do you like to travel, like go places? Like, I don't know.
say again?
Do you like to travel, like
Absolutely.
and go places?
Yeah, my
or-
passport stamped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've traveled. I've been to DR, Germany, Australia. I've been some places. Yeah.
That's good. So you like to travel. All right. So
Absolutely.
we went for the top two so far. So what's the third pressure that you feel that society brings on you?
I mean, for me, it's just, you know, when I'm
It could be work
out of
related.
when I'm out of the city and like I'm going to like certain towns and, you know, just damn, is he gonna pull me over? Like, you know what I mean, just dealing with,
Okay.
So that's more like being
From
a black
pressure from the
man
government?
outside of.
yeah, like, I mean, sometimes like it's frustrating where like you got like I could be coming this way and I see a cop and he'll see me and he'll like bust a U-turn and just follow me and like run my tags, run my plates and everything for a minute and like, oh, like, dude, what is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I guess, okay, he legit, you know what I mean, and just pull off. But then sometimes like you'll have something that just still stop you. But it's like you gotta wonder sometimes with the stuff you see on the news, like, am I gonna, like, will I make it home? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's something that, you know what I mean, I think in the back of every black man's mind, you know what I'm saying, is, you know what I mean, like, yo, like even with your kids sometimes, like I
Yeah.
mean, if you have kids that drive and yo, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, put your seatbelt. Like don't be doing nothing reckless. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just dealing with, I mean, just
That is
certain
a lot because
pressures.
you have to change the way you move, and it's unfortunate that you have to nowadays. You can't just. You got to be careful. Like it's almost like you got to sit up straight a little bit when you're around certain people, or
Yeah.
you can't just be in the whip, with the windows tinted if you're riding to certain areas,
Right.
So
I mean,
understand
like
that.
I'm, like I got long legs. Like I'm so like me riding
How
around
tall are you?
in the city.
Remember he said he
How
was
tall are you?
5'7"?
Yeah. And you co-signed that too. You really believe me?
I'm just saying, you 5'7"? Well, how am I not supposed to believe you? I believe everybody until I have a reason not to.
All right, but then
How
So
tall are you?
listen, I'm going to believe you till you give me a reason not to. On that conversation we had, you lied about 4 or 5 times.
all right.
So now I don't believe shit you
But
say.
every I only let it ride for like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
It was way
Then-
more than 5 seconds,
And then
bro.
after that, I was like, nah, I'm really 6
Anyway,
So
he
how
said
tall
he
are
was
you?
5'7", but clearly
foot.
that's
6
incorrect. He 5'11".
5'11".
Okay, here's our 5'11" in the house. So
foot. Nah, 6 foot club.
what do you think
She's so mean.
could change?
She's so mean, and she has a reason though. She uses her on the way here
Listen,
driving.
I could go into
She
all the
cussed out
lies he was
every-
telling, but I ain't gonna go into all the
cussed
lies
out
right
every
now.
single person driving. Even the lady that was walking with her groceries, she cussed her out because she wasn't walking fast enough.
Okay, and put a little hop in that step, a little pre-workout.
The old lady though.
Anyways, yes, the old lady. So what do you think could change to have, and since you specifically said like police, what do you think needs to change to stop this whole profiling? What do you think needs to change? Is it the way the police officers are trained? Is it the way they're raised? Is it the areas they live in? Like, what do you think needs to change to stop the profiling?
Well, for the city, like for Camden mainly, I would say hire more officers that's actually from Camden, opposed to having officers from Deptford, Edgewater. Like you have all these that don't really know the community.
So they don't really have this.
So, like,
they
the
don't.
whole
They can't really
metro-
resonate with how you grew
Yeah,
up.
when we
or-
actually had like Camden police, like
remember before
before
at
they
one
were
point.
Metro,
Yeah.
like before they turned to Metro,
Now it's
when
like
they were
Camden
actually,
County,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, when they were actually like Camden police, like you had people that their family knew your family, like
Mm-hmm.
their grandparents knew your grandparents, or like if we were young, like they knew our moms and stuff like that. Like,
Does that have to do with like the police department itself, or is that more so like not enough people from the city are applying to these positions, like or going for that type of career because they looked at as like the cops of the ops,
I mean, I think there's some that, I mean, I think it's a good portion of people that want to be, but I mean, they're afraid how some people may look at them, and then you have some that might not care and like want to be, but they've got caught up at some point where it's like they have a little record where it's
Right.
like, damn, they can't do it, and then it's like if I did something 15 years ago, I feel as though it shouldn't be a black cloud that follows over me. Where now,
that's understood.
if I want to be a RN, if I want to be something, I can't apply for this particular job because something that I did when I was 19 years old, 20 years, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
So-
that's very true. That does come up like when I'm doing interviews. I hire people, and then stuff comes up on their record. I do think that like now there's a lot of change in Camden with and I'm a part of our organization. I'm a program director of the organization. Shout out to Rising Leaders, and we partner with the police department. So shout out to Captain Coley because she's doing amazing things, and there's a lot of work being done. Is it ever enough? No, but like people have to also, residents have to go out there. You can't complain about something, and this is not you. You can't
Right.
complain about something and, talk about, oh, what I think they should do, but you're not going to meetings. You're not, showing up, being present. There's so much stuff on social media that there's meetings that you should be at. You're not going to, there's stuff that you're not going to miss out on. You can go to something each week. There's something you can, get in touch with the mayor. Shout out to the mayor, Vic.
But you have older people that's not so much on social media, and they might not know about these meetings, or you might have people so it's like you have to have that inside.
That that inside intel, that connection.
Yeah,
I know.
To let you know when these meetings are, because a lot of people, they're not going to know.
So what do you suggest going door to door, like these nonprofit organizations going door to door, posting things, or maybe trying to mentioning it on the news, getting the news anchors to mention when these meetings are? Like, how do you propose we should get this information out?
For Camden to be the poorest city in the country, it's a lot of money in Camden. I don't know where all the money's going, but it's a lot of, the streets, the potholes, you know what I'm saying? You got to take your car to the shop, you know what I'm saying? Because
all the time
hitting potholes and stuff like that, and it's like, it's money for that, but
you don't know what you don't know. So you're not gonna, you don't know where the money's going. You don't know what's being done if you're not out there. And this is not just for you. I'm saying in people in general. People are very quick to point the finger on what's not being done, but it takes a village, and that is legit true. I don't know how many residents are in the city of Camden, but out of all those residents, I guarantee you there's a huge amount that's not doing anything. They're just complaining. You got these kids out here who are fighting out in the streets. Then you got parents who are out there right behind them, allowing it, recording it. There's a lot of BS going on. And so I think that it starts with somebody showing up to a meeting. I work with a lot of the youth. I run youth programs. So I'm not even from the city, and I'm showing up. So people just have to show up.
But if you don't know when the meetings are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but you can't wait for it to happen.
The promotion, or the marketing, or whatever the term is that you want, to get the word out there. I think that, even if they sending it through a letter,
go on the website. There's a lot of door-to-door stuff.
A lot of people are not on the web.
That's what I was saying. Either door to door, mentioning on the news.
There's door to door. They're doing old-fashioned door to door. They're having parades. They're having community events. People are literally knocking on doors. You're not going to reach everybody. There's a Not in Our Park initiative. There's a lot of programs out there for kids, for teens, the younger ones, because that's the generation we got to build up. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So if you need any information, I will be glad to give you the information.
So it's a matter of trying to lift the pressure off men in society. So as far as family, friends, and partners, taking some of the pressure off and allowing them to be patient and grow into their patience. As far as profiling and the police and things of that nature, just being informed what's going on in the neighborhoods, applying for these jobs so our own people are in the neighborhoods that we live in, to stop the profiling, things of that nature, better training in the academies, stuff like that. And just overall letting our men be vulnerable and their emotions, letting them come to us if they need us, letting us take the wheel when we need to take the wheel. Right. And giving them time to themselves to do things that they want to do to help improve themselves or help get away or help relieve stress. So I think those are some really great ways to
be supportive.
Help support the men that we love. And it could not necessarily be just the man in our lives as a relationship, but someone as a dad, as a brother, uncle, cousin, as a family member or friend, just giving the men in our lives that time and the patience for them to grow, evolve, be patient, be vulnerable, and, stop the profiling so they can be comfortable when they go out of their neighborhoods. So definitely some really great things that we touch base on. So you guys, please feel free, get in those comments, share, let us know what you think about these topics if you want to add something else as well. But for now, guess what we about to do? We about to pull it out. Pull it out. that.
Well, he said pull it out.
Pull it out. Not what you was talking about on the phone. We doing this. Pull it out. Pull it out. Okay, guys.
This is her favorite part.
So
She
I
loves
got
pulling
to
it
pull
out.
it out again. It's my second time pulling it out.
Oh,
So excited.
I'm surprised.
All right, so our
It's not
pull it
like
out
you.
segment. So this is just a random segment. We pull it out. It's a topic. We're going to discuss it. Okay, let's tell me what you think about it. Okay, what do you think about a man? And since this show is about men, we're going to keep it on men. About men having multiple wives or multiple, people in a situationship. So, what do you think about? Would you do it? What do you think about it? Let's talk about it.
You gotta have a lot of stamina for that.
And money.
I mean, if a man could financially cover having 2 women or 3 wives or whatever the case may be, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Would you
Would I?
have multiple women?
No, dealing with 1 woman is enough. Like, I'm saying, like,
So, are you like not cheating, or if you're in a relationship, are you not cheating, or you just?
I'm very faithful. I mean, like the younger me, I'm like, I was in the mix. Like I was doing me. But like as I got older and I started thinking like, damn, like even before I had kids, I just started thinking like, looking at my little sister, like, damn, if I have a daughter, like, do I want somebody doing my daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like the way I've been doing some of these females in my past. So once I started like looking at things from that ass point, like I started changing how I dealt with women. So at that point, I started being faithful and just dealing with 1 woman. And at some point, I do want to get married. So
Have you ever been married?
No, I never been.
Okay.
But
So
at
at
some
some
point,
point?
like I look at like I look at my grandparents, some of my coworkers and their parents, some of like my friends and whatnot, and their parents, and I'm seeing them celebrating their 60th year anniversary, their 50th year anniversary, their 20th year anniversary, and it's like, damn, like I want that. You know what I mean? Yeah. At some point, so it's like I don't know how much time I got left on this earth, but I mean, at the minimum, like I want to be able to be with somebody 20 years, celebrate a 20-year anniversary, and have that person be like your best friend, like your lover, like somebody you confide in, you know what I'm saying, and just have that bond. Like, I mean, I know it's not going to be the most perfect 20, 30, 40 years, because even when I ask them, like, damn, like how y'all make it this long? It was like, oh, it ain't easy. Like they always, like I always hear it's not
like
easy.
that's tough. That's a
Yeah.
But I mean, like
But
that's
nothing worth it is easy, right?
right. You know what I'm saying?
Even these football players, they got to the NFL because of hard work.
Hard work, dedication.
I mean, so much work, dedication, commitment,
Absolutely.
discipline.
sacrifice, compromise.
Right.
And that's a relationship.
yeah.
To be at a high level in a relationship and for it to last, you got to put all the dedication, love, and effort that you would if you're working towards something else. It takes that much energy.
Right.
So 100%
The
I
pickings
agree.
right now are
Right. So what do you think a man that
Who?
wants
The what's not?
I said the pickings right now, like it's it's slim pickings right now.
For who? For what?
in the dating life?
Yeah, in the dating world,
Yeah, it is slim picking.
like people don't really. It's like, I'm not saying you're not going to find your person. It's just
I think it's a lot of good men out there. Like
Where they at?
no, I mean like
Where they at?
I mean the percentage.
Where they at?
Percentage wise.
Excuse me?
Like,
Where are they at?
Testing.
are you guys listening?
Testing. Is
Where they at?
All the single
is this thing
men.
on?
Slide up in the DM. Oh yeah, and single ladies.
But no, I just feel as though like I hear a lot of women say like dude's not shit. You know what I'm saying, it's then the third, and like I hear that so much. And it's like, for me, it's like a woman could deal with like 3 type of dudes. Let's say Mike. Let's say
Well, we usually call them by something. We might say like, oh, BMW, or we'll say New York,
All right.
or
Let's say Philly, New York, Jersey.
we call them by
let's
certain
say-
attributes.
All right, let's say Philly, New York, Jersey.
BD.
Let's say
BD, yeah.
let's
big.
say like the Philly guy or whatever, like let's say he's verbally abusive. Like he's always trying to put you down. Oh, nobody don't want you. Oh, you ugly, you this, you that, you
That
that.
relationship is over.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, but it's people that might be like verbally abusive to the point where he'll make that female feel as though like no other man wants me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
But-
saying.
Her, but him.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
right.
so now like he done lower her self esteem.
Yeah.
Got her feeling like, oh well, damn, I can't leave him because ain't
Right,
nobody
so
else
she's
gonna want
missing out
me.
on something that could be really good for her because she's, and I understand that. I
Then
mean,
you can have a guy, let's say his name is New York, and New York is physically abusive. You know what I mean?
All these
Toxic
abusive
guy.
men. See,
No, I'm
that's
just
what I'm
saying,
talking
look,
about.
I'm
Where
just-
the good men? You said, oh, there's a lot of good men out here, but all these,
hear me out.
all these examples is abusive, physically,
they're
verbally.
traumatized.
I'm just giving you three. I mean, so
Well, two is abusive already.
all right, so you got one
Lots.
that's you got one that's
Lot.
one that's physically, I'm saying abusive, this, that, and the third, and like you could. I mean, women.
All right, he's
women,
verbally
women-
abusive.
women-
He's physical.
no,
What's the third one? Give
third
me
one-
something good.
the third one, he might be like,
limp dick.
Okay, so
No.
now it's blocked.
No, no.
Everybody blocked at
The
this
third-
point.
the third one,
We verbally
bullshit.
abusive, we physically abusive, and we got a limp dick. It's over.
he might be like
It's over.
the third one might be like a manipulator. Like you
See,
might.
these are all bad men.
No, but
Really,
you might-
was
you might
supposed to
be-
give us
you
good
might-
examples, bro.
No, I'm giving you three bad. You know what I'm saying? So the third one, he might be a manipulator or he might be a player or whatever, where he's out and he's at a movie theater or he's at a bar and he's blatantly cheating on that person. And her girlfriends are seeing this and they're like, yo, girl, like, I'm saying, like, yo, he da-da-da-da. And then the girl confronts him about it. Like, yo, they told me you was, oh, nah, they miserable. Like, he might put it on the friends where it's like they're single, like they're hating on what we got and making the girl think like, oh, well.
So you're
damn.
saying like playing mind games. So basically, you're saying all these bad relationships. A woman may experience these bad relationships, and it's messing it up for the next person because they're
Yeah,
got
because
a lot
that's
of
only,
trauma.
because if she dealt with them three type of men, that's only three men. But it's
Okay, so it's
billions and
important-
it's billions of men out here. So just because a woman dealt with them three or them two or that one, and they feel as though like all men not shit,
Well, no. So this is why it's important to heal from your trauma,
but everybody doesn't.
right?
Well,
so,
I feel like
so
I've dealt
then
with all 50 states. So we said New York, Maine, Vermont. I've dealt with all 50 states and everybody whack. So anyway, moving on.
you just got to find that good one for you. You know,
Well, you're not
feel
in
like
New Jersey, New York,
then
Delaware.
what conversation did we have earlier? You know,
Right.
you already met your soulmate.
That is true. And we're going to talk about that on another episode
So if you met your soulmate, why are you single?
because she don't have a dick. Basically. She ain't packing, okay? Damn.
Have you like met that person, like met your soulmate, met somebody who like you really, really, I don't know, can't get enough of?
I believe so.
Wow, the tension just got high. It got so high. Okay, so you do believe you met your soulmate? For real, for real? Okay, and so how many dates have y'all been on?
None yet.
Oh, so none.
Working
So
on
you
that.
think you met a soulmate, but you
mean-
haven't actually been on a date with this person yet?
Nah. I mean, like, I've been trying.
What are you looking at me for?
Trying.
Okay, you're trying
But,
to get a date.
but
But what makes you think they're your soulmate if you've never had a
I mean,
date
just
yet?
conversations, you know what I'm saying? And like,
So you've
when
talked on
you're-
the phone, you've
Yeah.
texted, you FaceTime, you've
but
had
when you, like, I
for
feel
how
as
long
though,
though? For how long?
It's been a little, I feel as though like,
It's been like a week.
no, it's been longer than that.
It's been 2 weeks,
Been longer than that.
a month. Okay, it's been less than a month. You've only text, FaceTime, and had conversations on the phone, no dates, and you think this person is your soulmate.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that accurate?
sometimes you could.
I'm not bashing it. I'm just asking questions.
Sometimes, like, let me ask you: do you believe in love at first sight?
100%.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Really?
Oh, I do.
I
do. I have met a dude, and I was like, oh my God, like the way he approached me.
Because he was fine.
He was fine. He was
That's it. He was fine.
But it wasn't even just that the fact that he was fine. It was the fact that in the way he approached me and just the conversation we initially had. I was like, oh my God, this could be the guy. And
Yeah,
it wasn't.
he wasn't. So therefore you have.
I believed in it though.
Yeah,
I
so
did.
I don't know that I believe in that. I just think that for me, I know I have to. Oh my God, I have flaws. Like I have such a low tolerance for certain things, and I can turn a switch off really fast. And I'm working on that. But I just believe in like getting to know somebody. You might not be able to get to know them for a while, and then
right. You
I'll
need
see. I
definitely
have
need
to
time.
see, if that's a fit for me.
So
But-
let me ask you this: like, I'm gonna ask both of y'all.
Yeah, because he said you.
How long
said me.
How long do you think that you have to know a person before you can actually marry them?
I would say 2 years.
The minimum.
I don't know.
I would say 2 years because you can see a lot of ups and downs in 2 years. I need to see you at your lowest point, your highest point, in the gray area. I need you to see how you react when I'm at my lowest point and my highest point in the gray area. So I feel like 2 years can give you a solid, like, we've both been through some ups and downs. How did we support each other through that?
Right.
I feel like 2 years is a good solid.
I don't have a time frame. I just have a
frame.
feeling, and I don't know. I
So
wouldn't.
for you, a feeling. So that could be less than 2 years. That could be-
Yeah, it could
It could
be
be
less than 2
months,
years.
30
What about
days.
you?
That question was for y'all.
He said 2 weeks.
I know.
No.
2 weeks.
Because he found his soulmate already. 2
That-
weeks.
That doesn't.
Wow.
But but you said love at
Just
first
saying,
sight.
2 weeks.
You said love at first sight.
I did. I believe it.
Okay, but
So you have love at first sight.
huh?
You had love at first sight.
Did I have it?
Yeah, you had love at first sight.
I did. I had it.
And what date and time was that? What's today's date?
Oh well.
March 5th, 2:30.
Phew.
Okay, so we got to move on because this episode is going to be 2 hours. So we're going to do our brand blast. Take it away, Miss J.
Oh, brand plus. Okay, so I'm a hat girl. What the? Got spiders coming down here. I'm afraid of them. I'm a hat girl, so I got my nice little comfy clothing on today, and I wanted to shout out because honestly, this is my favorite hat. I've owned so many hats, whether it's Nike, Dickies, Adidas, whatever, it doesn't matter. But this is like my favorite hat. And shout out goes to, I got it through Commotion. I met him on another podcast that I was on, but it's Fresh Flow ENT. That's the Instagram name. They do all types of like clothing. It's just really good. The fit is like perfect, and black is my favorite color, so.
And do they have what's their website?
So
Yours?
the
Website, Instagram?
So the Instagram, that is what I gave, the Fresh Flow
Okay.
ENT.
Okay.
Yep. So hit them up. I mean, I think it's like multiple people that that kind of manage. They're right in Cherry Hill, actually. Yeah. So they're right in Cherry Hill. Hit their IG up. They're digital creators. They just do a lot. Activists.
All right. And our shout out today is going to be our lovely Toy Box Dolls. Her Instagram, she has 100 Instagrams, but let me see. This one, Toy Box Dolls with a Z. She is an artist. She is an amazing artist. I don't know, what camera am I? This
Right
one?
there. You can see.
I don't know if you guys can see, but she does amazing art pieces that she sells. They're custom. They're amazing.
She also teaches too.
She
right?
also is a teacher of art as well. She has a book out on Amazon, 212 sketches. She has, like I said, there's a plethora of things that she does. She's a multi-talented artist. So hit her up for any art, that you guys might be looking to put in your homes, your studios, your office.
She located in Philly.
I honestly don't know her
yeah,
base.
okay.
I feel like she's all over the place. I think she may be in like Jersey, Philly area, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know she's in this area somewhere. But I know she goes to other places as well. But she is like very, very talented. So definitely hit her up.
Okay.
If you go to her Instagram, you'll see all of her other Instagrams, and then how to purchase her art. And she has a link tree in her bio, so you can go to whatever websites to reach out to her. But she's very, very awesome and very unique.
Shout out to her.
Yes. And our health tip, dental hygiene. And I'm going to do this really quick.
Brush your damn teeth.
Please brush your teeth at least twice a day. Floss before you go to bed. Okay? See your dentist at least twice a year. Your health insurance should cover 2 cleanings because it's preventative care per year, so every 6 months. If you don't have insurance, guess what? It's like maybe $60 or $70 to get your teeth cleaned. Get your teeth cleaned now, because if you wait for years and you don't get your teeth cleaned, it's going to be thousands of dollars worth of work and a bunch of pulled missing teeth, and you're going to be one of those people with these missing teeth because you didn't go to the dentist.
At a young age.
And it's thousands of dollars later in life versus the $60, $70 you have to pay if you don't have dental insurance twice a year, every 6 months. Okay? You can't be out here eating pussy with some dirty ass teeth, okay? Because that's nasty. Don't be changing my pH because you ain't brushing your teeth and you got rotten teeth in the back of your mouth and you changing my pH, and then I have to go to get the boric acid tablets, suppositories, stick it in there to regulate my pH because you got a dirty ass mouth and you don't know what you doing, bro. So please get your teeth and your mouth clean. Use your Listerine.
But wait, the other thing is too, you have a higher chance of having heart disease if you don't brush. I mean, if you don't floss your teeth.
Yes.
All that food, that gingivitis, you have a greater chance of having heart disease. So
that was the next thing I was going to say. It literally, no, you transitioned to it perfectly. Thank you. So your crazy thing is your oral hygiene directly affects your heart. You can get endocarditis, which is a bacterial infection of the heart, of the muscle of the heart, one of the layers, and can, cause serious illness, death, sepsis, all of that. So please get your mouth, teeth clean. Clean it yourself. Go to the dentist. Please stay on top of it. Right. And our affirmation is going to be from, do you want to do our affirmation?
it's going to be Don. So give our viewers something positive, something quick and positive, that whether it's a quote, whether it's something that you kind of have always thought of that helps you through your hard times, something.
Oh, wow.
We did tell you in the beginning. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna read one of my posts.
Okay.
Let's see.
So he got his lips all glossed up and ready to give our affirmation. So he's doing some oral care already. I love it. Keeping those lips moist. Woo. We love it. We love it over here.
She's been in rare form, guys. I told you. Rare form.
This is regular form. Everybody knows this. Did you find it?
I got one right here.
Okay.
It's one that I posted recently. Let's say, understand that your life won't get any better until you get rid of the people that constantly disappoint, hurt, lie, and betray you. Once it consumes too much of your peace, it's too expensive to keep. Don't want anything confusing in my life. Need things to be clear, genuine, pure, and reciprocated energy.
Yes.
So, that was one of the ones that I
love it.
recently.
What stood out to me is peace, because I'm very big on peace.
Yes, peace for sure.
We had an episode
Definitely.
we talked about peace.
Yes.
Peace of mind is everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all that dealing with toxic people and
Yes.
arguing all the time, and
Do you think
people
you're
don't
toxic?
realize, am I toxic?
Yeah.
I was toxic when I was younger. Before toxic was actually like a word. Before, like it's like a
Right.
thing now, but like the
So you used to be toxic.
the 19, 20, 21-year-old me, yeah, I was toxic. I was.
Good thing you're not toxic no more. And last but not least,
So we're going to shout out a good friend and fellow podcaster for making these amazing shirts for us. Bear It All, Malik. Thank you so much
Yes, thank
for
you.
making these beautiful shirts with our amazing logo from my sister.
They're so soft.
And they're so sweet. Thank you so much, Malik, for making these shirts. And please head over to their podcast as well.
Yes, it's part of my opinion podcast. They're doing great things. And then Malik, I'm not sure if he does these shirts, but it's King_Ting, TING_ Gallon Guy 4H. That's a long name.
It's a long name. But thank
anyway,
you for
thank
our
you so
shirts.
much. We appreciate you
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for joining us
our
as a
guest.
guest.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Do you guys like smoke weed? Anybody smoke weed? Anybody smoke?
Well, thank you guys for
are you
watching.
the weed man?
Have a wonderful day. Bear it all.
We might have a weed man here.
Hey.